happen, we got to go collect some. We're gonna start working on this kelp farm, okay? And I think we're gonna put the kelp farm underneath the university, right? I think I know a good space for it, right? This is the creeper tower thing that we made that we sort of half finished yesterday. We sort of cheated because we just used cobble for the rest of it. But once we get some better materials made, after we get some more gunpowder, we can finish this off and make it look real nice, right? Have it like connect up, down. This light gray can connect up, down, look like a support thing, and then with the white concrete in between and stuff, I think it's gonna look great. We still have to like get some caves lit up as well, and we also need to start getting some stuff together, right? Kelp. We want to get dried kelp that we can turn into kelp blocks, so we can use that as fuel for like some sort of automated like foundry, smeltery sort of place, right? Which I think is also going to go underneath the university, because, well, first of all, building underneath the university will help us clear out caves passively, and also it's closer to the sorting system this way too, right? So like, for instance, the kelp farm could be producing kelp, and then we could just be water elevating some of the kelp that comes out of the system into a series of chests here. Because once the kelp is harvested, we have to dry it. We have to put it into like furnaces to dry it out. So we can maybe do that in the smeltery. We could just have like a section dedicated to kelp. And then we could have another section dedicated to other things, right? Kelp, I don't think we're going to want to keep any kelp. We're just going to want to consistently and constantly dry it and then manually turn it into blocks and then feed those blocks into the smeltery so it like self-powers, right? Yeah, you can use smokers to dry the kelp. Yeah, because the dried kelp is considered food, right? Dried kelp it turns into like cooked food, so you can use the smokers and it'll do it faster. So we'll have a bunch of smokers in. So what I'm thinking is, we got this hallway here that we're going to be digging out. We need to dig it out one more square, get some lights up here, finish it off with concrete and stuff like that. So that'll exist under there. And then what I'm thinking is in this square here, so we'll have like another hallway here, and then in this square here, we'll have the kelp farm, okay? So it'll be like underground. We could clear out this whole area. We can dig down a little bit. We can have like some stairs going like slightly down, like a little bit of a ramp to this kelp farm. And then we can produce kelp, and then we can pipe it back along to storage, store the kelp, and then we can then further pipe the kelp from the bottom underneath the floor here into this area, which I think is going to be our auto smelter thing, right? And then we can have a box here that we can open. I can dump in cobble, or I can dump in sand. So anything that I want to smelt up quickly, I can just dump stuff in there, and then we can have it spit back out into another box ready to go, sort of thing. Or we could have it travel back up to central storage, and then we can add boxes for everything else as well, right? So we're potentially going to run out of room on this side, so we might have to, these pillars in between, we might need to start filling them with boxes and have sorting systems go down and stuff, and we might need to use that part of this wall as well. But yeah, Mr. Ideas has been thinking. I took like 4 showers between last night and today to think all this stuff up. So that should give you some sort of clue as to how insane I'm going and how obsessed I'm becoming with my stuff in this game. Yeah, Mr. Ideas? It's been a nice one, hasn't it? It's a bit like satisfactory, but it's a lot more sort of... you got a lot more freedom to do things, right? And I think with modded Minecraft, if we could set up like a nuclear power plant and stuff like that, I think this game is going to have a lot of stuff for us to do in it for quite a long time, right? I'm only just realizing this now after playing this dumb game for years and years and years, but I've only just come to the realization that there's a lot of cool stuff we can do in this game. Satisfactory but fun. Satisfactory is very fun though. I've enjoyed Satisfactory, but just because of the way that the game is and the engine is, it definitely has limitations, right? You're limited to how you can make things look and stuff like that, which is, you know what I mean? This, you have a lot more freedom, I would say, right? Vanilla Minecraft is really cool, easy. I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed vanilla Minecraft much more than I thought I would. You know, when I started off, I was like, yep, hardcore. Let's try it out. It'll be fun. You know, it'll make for at least somewhat interesting viewing because there's a lot at stake and stuff like that. We'll try it out. But I've really enjoyed just building dumb crap and stuff as well. It's been surprisingly fun. 1.14 doesn't have that many mod compatibles at the moment, by the way. Okay, so what version has the most mod compatibility for when we do? We're only going to move on to modded when we die in this world, right? So once we die in vanilla hardcore, no matter what, when we die, we'll move on. Probably try modded because I think at this point, well, there's probably still a lot I haven't done. I haven't even been to the end yet, so. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but that's how I'm thinking right now. But you never know. You never know, chat. You never do know. We'll see. It's not going to happen. What? Dying? It's not going to happen. Fuck, I hope so. I hope we don't die. Be the worst, eh? Be at this point, dying would be the worst. Okay, so let's store. We've got some white concrete made, which is great. We can maybe use it for some of the kelp farm. This black concrete could come in handy as well. And we've got white concrete powder. We could fill that up. And it looks like I do have a little bit of gunpowder as well, which is pretty good. Birch trapdoors can go in there. So we're hoping that while we're working on all this stuff that creepers are falling and dying and we're collecting gunpowder. That's the hope. Anyway, right? So I've seen a whole bunch of different designs for kelp farms. Some are insane, and some are less so. I think we're gonna just use like bits and pieces of a bunch of them potentially, but we kind of just want to come up with our own thing, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be efficient. As long as it's cool and it kind of works, we're fine with that, right? As long as it can like fit in with the rest of the place and whatever. What's that mango? Is it Il Mango or whatever? Everybody's always talking about how great he is at redstone and stuff. He's insane. Some of the stuff that he's built is nuts. Like I watched very briefly some of his video on his kelp farm, and he had this fucking thing that like would comb the bottom of it. It was like he used like sticky pistons to like push and pull like this like, you know, L-shaped thing, like along the bottom and then back and stuff. It's really cool. I don't want to just like copy him straight up though, so we'll try to come up with our own thing, which will be far worse, but it's really neat though. I mean, maybe we could try it out, maybe use it for like something else or whatever. Once we're done kelp, we'll probably get sugarcane going as well, so that we can just have a constant supply of sugarcane coming in that we could just turn into paper. You can flip that into emeralds or whatever. That would be kind of cool too. But for now, let's go out to the ocean biome. I think I need to grab a map. Let's make sure that we don't have too much in our inventory so that we collect up a bunch of kelp to get us started with. And then once we've got some kelp, we can come back and start digging out the bottom there and doing some stuff, right? Just store these sticks and get rid of this fishing rod stuff too. Saw a guy using wheels, but I don't want to copy him, so I'll reinvent it. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to copy that guy using wheels. I'm going to make my own square wheels. It's going to be a lot worse than his, but at the same time, it's going to be good. Will I need Silky McGee for anything? Nah, I don't think I will. I don't think I need to take Silky McGee out. Is my webcam delayed a bit? No, I think it's like there's always like a slight delay with audio and webcam on streams, I think. I mean, I haven't changed any settings or set any new settings or whatever, so like it should be just fine. Shears we don't need. Dennis Rodman and Silky McGee we can store here too, but we'll take a couple of torches. I don't even have a bow because I guess the bow broke. I didn't even realize it broke, so I could potentially make another one, but we'd need power, which I don't think I have. Efficiency 3, punch 2, looting 2, curse of binding. What's up next for us in terms of enchanting a book? Out of the way. Fuck me. Punch 2, sharpness 2, and efficiency 1. Okay, no good. No good. Let's see what we get with a bow. Actually, I don't even fucking need to take a bow. We'll take some golden apples and a shield just in case. And of course, we need to take a bed with us too. I think I got enough food. I don't need that many torches. And then we'll go head up to the water biome, the ocean biome, and do it. It's a delay. You watch in 160p so you can't even notice? Perfect. You've cracked it. You figured it out. That's definitely the way to do it. We're gonna have to go down to the mob spawner and fix some of our tools later too. A kelp machine steez incoming. So kelp is an underwater version of sugarcane. It's like it acts the same. You have like a root piece, and then pieces grow on top or whatever. So all we're gonna do is use observers to see when the kelp grows past a certain point. Oh shit! You can jump while you're in the water. I didn't realize. That's great. And then once it detects some kelp, whammo! We punch it with a piston, break it, and then we'll just have a funneling system for the kelp to get out of this tank that we're gonna have. We're gonna have like a tank. So I kind of know how we're gonna do it, but I don't know how we're gonna lay out like the bottom bit of it to be like. We want it to be somewhat efficient. It doesn't need to be like 100% efficient, but like we don't want to be like super wasteful. Like, for instance, I don't want to use like 150 pistons when I could just use like 10. You know what I mean? So we'll have to like figure it out. We'll play around with it once we've dug out the area and stuff, and see how it goes. Yeah. So we're not heading to Shelbyville. We're heading. Shit, we're heading the wrong way. We want to head to... This is the other way, which is the way through the swamps and stuff. I think we'll go to the other ocean that's sort of beyond Shelbyville. So we'll head this way instead. Because it's a little easier to get to. It's mostly desert and stuff, so we don't have to travel through
just like you, Dad, I
have
a fetish for figuring things out.
Nice.
I just came to that realization.
Dad, thanks so much for the donation. I appreciate it. You have a fetish for figuring things out, and you just came to that realization. Right, okay. I don't know if mine's a fetish so much, but I just, I'm an older guy, right? I'm 26 years old, and my street cred will suffer greatly if I'm following tutorials by 12-year-olds, right? So that's why I make sure that I do all my own stuff. I do all my own tricks, because I want my street cred fully intact at all times. I don't want anyone to be able to turn on me and be like, fucking idiot, you fucking follow a 12-year-old Minecraft tutorial, fucking moron, you fucking stupid moron. I don't want that to ever happen, so that's why I do all my own stuff. I do all, and you know what? So what if it sucks? I did it. And when I turn around to my son, who's not even 12 years old yet, and I say, look what I did, son. He said, Dad, you're a fucking moron. Fuck, you're fucking so stupid. You fucking copied that from a 12-year-old Minecraft player, didn't you? And then I cry all night. But yeah, so it goes, right? Journeys, adventures in parenthood, right? No? Twitch is forced to remove the Kappa emote. What would replace the Kappa emote on Twitch? Oh man, I'm tempted to come up with some actual examples of stuff that could replace it, but even just starting to think about that, I've come to the realization that I really don't give a fuck at all. Like I give like minus 100 fucks about that. So yeah, sounding like Charlie Murphy. Nice, good. You can't let your son build something better in Minecraft. No, I know. If he ever does build something better than me in Minecraft, I'll hang up my diamond sword and my diamond pants, and I'll retire. And hopefully he just makes me like a nice den in his cool, fully automated Pee Wee Herman Minecraft house that I could just sit there and smoke a pipe and dial 917-160-49311, and you can get long dick hip hop perfection. I damage any MC that steps in my direction. I'm Staten Island's best son. Fuck what you heard. I can't say the next part. It's got the N-word in it, but you know what I mean, right? No? Just like bust into a bit of a freestyle there, no? What do I actually give a fuck about? I don't know. Not much. Not much. You know what I do give a fuck about? Inventory levels in games, and also the way that tutorials are done in games. Two things that are guaranteed to trigger me at any given moment. No, Here we go again. Why? Here we go again what? Why, here we go again with what? Some freestyles? You guys don't like freestyles? Man, it's a fresh day. It's a new day, right? There's a lot of things that we could do today, guys. For instance, listen to Bodies by Drowning Pool for the first time today. I haven't done that yet. Listen to Ocean Man for the first time today. I haven't done that yet. Listen to Minecraft on My Mind for the first time today. Huh? Yeah, there's a lot of things that we could do today for the first time today. It's a new day. It's the exciting part of a fresh day when you have lots of memes and routines, right? These are all things. These are all the things that you look forward to on a fresh new day. Listen to Saturday by Rebecca Black. Is that the... Matt Patterson is saying, mate, don't, to me playing Minecraft. Sorry, Matt Patterson. It's too late. It's too late. I caught the bug. I caught the infection. I can't stop. I can't. Got Minecraft on my mind all the time. Yeah, I've got Minecraft on my mind. I've got Minecraft on my mind. Yeah, I've got Minecraft on my mind. Talking about emotes, me and Dale Care are doing some new ones. This is Sips and Sips Thinks. Let's see these jajardums. Let's see these. What do they look like? Sips I like Sips That's a really good one, G-Jardums. I like that one a lot. We can definitely use that. Let me just take a quick look here to see how many actual emote slots I have open now, because it's been a while since I've checked. But we've had over 6,000 subs for like a couple of months now, or well, a couple of weeks, I would say, right? Partner, emotes. So I have, wow, are these all unlocked? I don't even know. +1 emote slot. Edit. I don't think these are actually. Tier 2. It doesn't actually say how many slots I have unlocked. I have 37 out of 48 apparently, but I don't know if I've unlocked all 48. How? I should have like 47 or something. My mission is to get 6,600 subscriber points. Currently have 6,242, and that's going to unlock another emote slot. But that unlock progress is just for that, right? So I don't know. What did I have for breakfast today? I had some pancakes. It's really nice, actually. What does the voodoo doll do again? It's like a cheat death sort of thing. All right, well, I think I have a couple of emote slots open, so that should be fine, Jardums. Yeah, pancakes sounds nice. Let me tell you something else about pancakes. Man, they tasted nice, too. They were so good. Really delicious pancakes. With some nice maple syrup as well. Oh, that's the stuff. That is the stuff. The only thing about having pancakes with maple syrup early in the morning, though, is because I'm 26, I tend to get a bit of heartburn as the day wears on, because it's a massive amount of sugar, right? The pancakes are kind of sugary, and then the syrup that you put on top of them is sugary. And then if you're washing that shit down with some chocolate milk like I did, more sugar. Sugar's my big trigger for
Was
heartburn.
wondering if we could get an updated base tour at some point during the stream.
Yeah.
Just a little catch up.
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you then. JK, love you, Dad.
Warbug, thanks so much for the donation, man. Yeah, we'll do a base tour during the stream at some point for sure. Let's just get ourselves some kelp and we'll get things started, and then we can do a little tour, yeah? Don't you just hate it when you're 26 and you have to get your prostate checked? I know, it sucks. I had to have my gallbladder removed when I was, I'll have to have my gallbladder removed when I'm 28 in 2 years' time. For random reasons. No, honestly though, I did have my gallbladder removed when I was 28. It's like a genetic thing. Apparently, like everybody on my dad's side of my family had the same thing. They had to have the same thing done. It was a thing. Fuck, where's this ocean? Have I gone too far? Fuck is the horse? Nobody chose to tell me earlier? No. It was really painful too. Holy crap. It's no joke having gallstones. Man, it hurts. Hurts bad. They say it hurts more than giving birth, which I'm not too sure about because I've seen two babies born up front and personal, and that shit looks very painful. But you know, who knows? But at the same time, is this a new temple? Fuck me, we're far away. I think the ocean must be over here then. Oh yeah, there, I see it. Okay, I've gone a little bit further than we normally would have gone. Whew. It's quite the ravine there. We'll go back and get that temple at a later time, I think. Oh look, there's a tower over there too. Nice. We haven't explored this part of the map. This is all new over here. Can we get the baby face sip soon? What do you mean? You want me to shave my my beard and my mustache off? Is that what you mean? Because yeah, I can do that. Look at all this kelp, baby. All right, let's get down and dirty. Let's grab some kelps. What's the best thing to cut kelp with? Just a sword? We're gonna need a lot of this stuff. Oh, they look like sea cucumbers. It all rises to the top like this. Floating green dildos. Yum. Wait, look at all this fucking gravel as well. Alright. Look at all this kelp. Getting it all. Jeez. Hopefully our machine looks like this constantly. Just a ton of kelp stuck in the machine. Ready to burn up into dried kelp, into sweet, sweet fuel. Look at all this. Look at all these floating dildos. It's like that scene in the movie The Titanic, you know, when the Titanic is sunk and all the people are floating around. Which is also a bit like that scene in The Simpsons, you know, when they've got the trampoline and all the kids come over and they're all laying on the grass injured. There's like hundreds of hurt kids. Is that enough to get us started? Might be enough to get us started. Should we just grab a little bit more just in case? And then maybe fill up on some gravel here? We seem to have found the mother lode. There's a lot of it. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. My wife's just telling me that the window's open. I don't know why the window's open, actually. I got the AC on in here. Maybe it was open the whole time. Maybe she was telling me to close the window. Because there's no way she could have opened... Yeah, she must be telling me to close the window, guys. I don't know why I'm so confused about this. She's on the other outside of the window telling me that the window's open. And here I am thinking, why did she just open the window from the outside? Like, there's no way she did that, right? So it must be open. What do we need kelp for? We're gonna make a kelp farm close to the base, which is going to produce kelp. We're gonna harvest the kelp, and then we're going to put the kelp into smokers to make dried kelp, which we can eat, but we're not going to eat it because we're going to combine dried kelp into dried kelp blocks, which can be used as fuel instead of coal. So this is going to create for us at least dried kelp, and then we'll manually have to turn that into dried kelp blocks, which we can then feed into some sort of like automatic smelter system to then cook everything automatically. Yeah, close the window. All right, give me 2 secs. I'll just close this window so I can swear very loudly if I need to. Not at you though, Terry. I won't swear at you. Just in general, you know. What if we die or something? Do I have mods installed? No. We're completely mod free. No texture pack, no shaders, nothing. We don't have anything installed. We'll have to come out and explore some of this later on. I wanted to get a bit of gravel too, right? How did I get an egg? What the hell? Where did that come from? There's a whole bunch of gravel down here. It's going to be tough to get though because I don't have aqua affinity. But it looks like the whole seabed here is made out of gravel. I should really come back here when I have aqua affinity, right? Okay, just remind me that this is a good place for gravel out here. We'll come back to it after. Gravel's not really like what we need right now anyway. We just came out here for kelp and we're going back with lots of kelp, so that's fine, right? No, you will not? Okay, fine. Some people are very dedicated to the Sipsco cause, other people's not so much, turns out. There you go. It's just the way it goes. You saw my ears, nice. What did you think? This whole time I've been hiding the fact that I have no ears. I lost them both. I would love shulker boxes. What's a shulker box? I don't want to do anything to sort of like, I want to try to avoid doing like duping stuff and zero tick stuff because I feel like they'll probably patch some of that out eventually, right? And while it's probably kind of cool like for now or whatever, I want to like avoid it. I don't want to use it. Yeah, I know it's great and it's like it's much more efficient and you know, it's better or whatever, but I don't know, I just don't, it feels like a little tiny bit cheaty, doesn't it? Tree farm after this one. I don't know if I can do a tree farm automatically. There's no way to cut down a tree automatically, is there? Or can you just like use TNT? Can you use TNT to blow up trees? Is that a thing? Or is it only ground that it can blow up? You're looking extra lovely today. Thanks, Willow Scale. Thanks so much. TNT by ACDC. You can use TNT to blow up anything. So there's no way to automatically craft something either though, right? Like there's no way, there's nothing in vanilla that would allow me to, for instance, take like 9 dried kelp and turn that automatically into a dried kelp block, right? I have to do that manually. That's the manual step. The creeper farm's running. It's not complete, but it is running. It's not finished aesthetically, but functionally it is working. And we should be getting some passive gunpowder from it. There's no auto crafter, okay. So that mods, there is in mods though, right? Like Tekkit had an auto crafter, and I'm assuming most mod packs that like industrial craft and build craft and shit like that'll have an auto crafter of some description. I'll check how much gunpowder is there when I get back, yeah. Manual. Is there a way to get auto crafting vanilla? But it's a carpet server rule. Right, okay. But for me in this playthrough, there's no legit way of doing it, right? You feel bad for the cats in the creeper farm? Why? They get to scare creepers all day. They love it. There's no food for them up there, though. I mean, we could have like a fish dispenser system. But I think if we throw a fish at a cat, the cat's not going to eat the fish, right? You have to hand feed it to him. If you put a dispenser next to a cat and throw a fish at him, will he eat it? They eat the creepers. Nice. The cats won't despawn? No, they won't. Tamed cats never despawn, apparently. You don't even need name tags for them either. And they don't need food either. Food is just for when they want to make the babies and eat the babies. Why was I able to jump in the water before and now I can't? Anyone got the answer to that one? Fuck me, this horse sucks. Fucking horse in the fucking trees. You can't go anywhere. There's a skeleton horse. What? Skeleton horse. We're all caught up with birch trapdoors, right? We might need some more birch for beams, but not just yet, I wouldn't have thought. We're not really making anything that needs beams. And the underground stuff is kind of like... We don't do beam stuff underground, right? I'll just grab all this gravel, I might as well. We need it. And it's easy to get. It's in an easy to acquire spot. Because we'll need it for concrete powder, right? Oh, it's getting dark. Has anyone made Sips of Mod Pack yet? No. Somebody emailed me a kind of like a lightweight mod pack, sort of saying mod packs are confusing the first time you use big mod packs. Here I've assembled you like a lightweight mod pack that's got some cool mods in it, but I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet. But maybe close to the time when we start doing modded stuff, I'll take a look at it. See what it's like. It might be pretty good. I kind of know roughly, like, I wouldn't mind doing sort of like what we did with, RimWorld, you know? Add a couple of, like, mod packs at a time sort of thing. Or if there's, like, I just don't want to be overwhelmed by mods, right? It'll wreck it for me. I know this about... Fuck you. Fucking horse. Yeah, I know what'll happen with mods. Like if I have too many mods installed, I'll just get completely overwhelmed and shut down. Like I'll need to like trickle mods, or if I have a big mod pack that has lots of mods in it, I'll have to tackle like a mod at a time sort of thing and do stuff with it. I really liked whatchamacallit, the I really liked the mod pack that had like the peat farm and stuff. Well, which one was that? It wasn't industrial. It was like farmcraft or something like that. No, it was part of Tech-It. But it was forestry. That's the one. Yeah, forestry. I thought was awesome. I would love to like do more stuff with. Is forestry still going? And is it even bigger and better now? Like, have they added some more stuff to it? Whatnot. We want to go more over this way, back to the desert, right? Get home. Yes, it's still going. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. Whoa. So Shelbyville should be it right there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're on our way back home with all this kelp. We didn't even need a map this time. Look, we've got a good idea of where things are now, right? Yeah, forestry would be cool. I'd be up for forestry for sure. The peat bog and stuff. I like the I like stuff that has things that you can automate and to make things like self-sustainable, right? Like I remember when I was trying out forestry very briefly, we made like that peat bog, and we needed peat to make like fuel and stuff that we were going to use to power machines and shit like that. Like I like that. I like the idea of that, you know? Like I like there being sort of like little sort of like milestones of progress, you know? Like you're like, oh shit, okay, fine. So I got a peat bog, and now that means that I've got this energy source that I can use for something else, and then you can like pipe it to another thing or whatever, like make factories and shit like that. I like all that. I don't know if you can tell that about me. It's like all I ever talk about, and the kind of games that I gravitate towards all the time. But there you go. That's me, Mr. Factory. I even watch shows about factories. I love them so much. I don't know. There's just something really satisfying about it all, right? There, I found the Tower of Gondor. We're passing under it right now, which means that we should be home pretty soon, baby. Oh, something satisfactory about them. Yeah, that's it. There's something very satisfactory about factory shows and whatnot. Very good. What a weird way to come back from. It's like just like not the way that we headed out. We came back in like a hook loop. All right, so we have our kelp. So we'll go store it downstairs, ready for when we start doing Kelp Farm stuff. Let's get Richard Nixon into his pasture here too, so he can chill out with his friends, because he was stuck in the water for a long time, wasn't he? And then let's get our kelp stored down here, and we'll go check the gunpowder farm to see if that's produced any goods for us. So let's put this stuff all in here for now. We'll put the rest of this stuff into auto storage. A lot of mods that guide you have a really slow start. Right, okay. So we'll be on the lookout for some of those too. Okay, sugarcane and eggs. Put sugarcane with the rest of our food. I think you'd love Age of Engineering. You start off in the Stone Age and slowly progress through 15 tiers to unlock new mods and techs. That sounds cool. I like the sound of that. I would love it if there was something that had... I really want to make a nuclear power plant in any game. I would love to do something like something really complicated but super fucking satisfying when it's working, sort of thing. I would love to do something like that. I love nuclear power plants. Yeah, so do I. I think they're really cool. So anything like that would be great. Industrial craft. Age 7 is the nuclear age. Right, okay, so beyond age 7. Holy crap, so there's 8 more ages beyond that with like God knows what in it? That's nuts. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Fuck me! We had 42 customers while we were away, guys. 42! Oh, man. That is great. That is great. Jeez. Just like that. 42. That's not bad. That's not bad. For, like, being away, going to grab kelp and stuff like that. Yeah, we did it. 42 gunpowder for free. Wow. After a lot of time investment. It's got to be said, right? But still. Pretty good. Pretty good. You're a nuclear engineer working for EDF. I can't help you with that, boss. Okay, sure. That's fine. That's pretty cool, though. I can't believe that's your job. That's nuts. You have to be near it for it to work. Yeah, I think when we were down here doing stuff, it would have been working, right? All right, so this is going to be 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And then we're going to want to start digging a tunnel this way as well. That's going to be also 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to want some torches in the middle here. And then let's get another one sort of like in the middle here. Okay, so it's going to be like a corner bit, a bit of an awkward corner bit. But once it's dug out a little bit more, it'll make more sense, I think. So we have a lot of digging to do here. We'll have to go repair our tools at some point as well. And then this is being dug directly under the, ouch, the walkway up there too, right? Hey, awesome BC, thanks so much for the bits. First time watching your stream, only ever saw the YouTube cuts, but this is a real happy thing. Hey, awesome BC, thanks so much. I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream as well. If this is your first time watching, that's great. Just got some fresh meat in the chat. Chat, be nice to him, okay? Or her. Be nice to him or her. It says first time here, okay? We don't want any reports of people like Joey676 or like Mubinsky, anybody like trolling him or being like not nice to him or whatever. I don't want to hear about it, guys. All right? The bigger Thunder's probably trolling him right now, sending pictures of himself like eating yogurt and stuff like that. Don't do it, okay? We got to set a good example. If 2019 is going to be the big year, then we got to treat people nice, right? At least at first. At least at first. You know, once they've been around for a while and they get sort of like a more of a lay of the land, then you can start trolling them. That's fine, but let's at least at first not troll them too much. Eating yogurt. Fucking Thunder, eh? What a guy. So it's gonna be like every 7 for a torch too. So we'll mark where the torches need to go to light up the hallway as well. So we don't want anything spawning down here because Gary's down here. We don't want to. Last time somebody assaulted Gary, he turned into a zombie villager and we had to cure him, which was not the best. I think clearing out a lot of this stuff underneath and building stuff underneath here will help us with our cave clearing, like I said before, right? So that actually, everything we dig out here, and especially if we get into caves and we light them up and stuff, will help us get more gunpowder, which is kind of a nice thing to think, isn't it? It's like you're doing something completely unrelated to getting gunpowder, but you actually profit gunpowder in the process. I think that's good. The more we can clear out, the better. Maybe we can have multiple floors going down all the way to bedrock. Just have like this huge like subterranean section of the university. Vanilla with Optifine yogurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is where we place the next torch to light up in here. Good. Hey, thanks, Placid Casual 98. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Man, we should stream on Saturday more often. Fuck, people are so nice on Saturday. People like complimenting my work and stuff. Like, this never happens in the week. Normally, it's just like, oh, fucking Sips, you're fucking so fucking stupid, man. Why are you fucking building a concrete machine? Just do it manually, you fucking moron. What the fuck? Like, that's all we get all week long. It's crazy. My machines are great. Thanks so much. Holy shit. Okay, I'm definitely going to stream on Saturday more often. Like that, I think that proves, I think that proves it. There's definitely nicer people watching streams on a Saturday. Who would have thought? After all these years, Saturday crew would turn out to be the best crew. Night crew, you should see night crew. Oh my god. Night crew are the worst. Imagine Dale K, but the chat is just filled with only Dale K. And that's night crew, right? Pretty much, chat. Would you agree with that? It's night for me. Dale K here today? That's Dale. Dale, I'm just joking. I was just joking, Dale. Come on. It's just joking around. I met Dale K IRL at YogCon. What a nice guy. Everybody I met at YogCon was really nice, actually. It was great. But, I mean, Dale K's been a mod for years,
Dad,
right?
I love you and your machines.
Thanks.
You're doing great.
Oh, thanks.
Kiss, kiss.
Thanks so much. Okay, let's put like a safety rung of torches here for when stuff falls down like this. So we know there's some gravel up here. Perfect. God, there's... I turned the subtitles off. I don't know if you noticed. Because it would have just been constant, like this constant wall of text in the corner saying a plopping sound or a block has been broken sound or whatever. It would have just been constant while we're doing this, right? I don't know how big we want to make the kelp farm. Quite big, I think. But I don't know exactly how big, so I'm just going to dig this out a little bit more. Make sure it's nice and lit up down here too. And then if we overshoot, it's fine, right?
You're doing great, Dad!
Hey Sips, took a trip down memory lane and went back to where I first discovered you.
Nice.
Yogs cast D where you held the insult so nasty little sausage at an old perverted man.
Oh, that
Thanks
was...
for the years of entertainment.
Jeez, that was a long time ago. That was the... what was that? That was like the D&D session, right? Before I was even making content. And Lewis raged out at the end. He got so mad that he just left. We used to use Ventrilo back then. He had to leave Ventrilo in rage. He was so annoyed with the way things were going because we weren't playing homebrew D&D properly. And we were being too chaotic, I think. He didn't like it. I don't know if that bit made it into the actual podcast, though. Or did it? Was him raging out at the end left in? It didn't. All right. So a little behind the scenes for you guys there then. He left and it was me, Hannah, and Simon left on Ventrilo afterwards, laughing, but at the same time it was a little bit awkward because he just left. He's just like, I don't even know why I fucking do this, and then he left. And we were like, ha ha ha, ha. Oh, he actually left. So what do we do now? And then I think we just played WoW or something. It was pretty good. He said no and left. Yeah. Sounds right, yeah. Okay, how far over are we now? Quite a few squares over from the initial hallway now, aren't we? We're gonna have to make a lot of concrete, guys, because this is all gonna be like white and light gray concrete down here too. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just do up to one more here, and then that should be enough space, right? For the Kelp Farm, I think. So we're gonna have to dig out this area too, because we kind of want it to go in the corner here. So like this corner bit in here, we're gonna dig all this area out and then build the machine in there. We're making a kelp farm today. We're starting on one anyway. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it today, but we're just clearing out the area that we're gonna use, and then we're gonna build it down here and then hook it up to the central storage thing and stuff as well. So it'll probably take us a couple of days to make this thing realistically, I think. Hopefully it comes together quick, and in the meantime, hopefully we get a ton of gunpowder so we can make a lot of TNT, restock the concrete machine, and then we can finish off some of these things that are waiting for concrete, like the Creeper Hotel and these hallways and stuff down here too, right? Need to be finished. We went on an expedition to get kelp before, chat, if you weren't here for it. And when we came back, there was 42 gunpowder in the Creeper Hotel. 42. It's not bad, eh? 42 gunpowder? That's a bit of TNT right there. So it's working. Yeah. Please play Those Were the Days by Mary Hopkin. Okay, I'll play it in a bit. Let me just like get into the flow here and then we can listen to some tunes. What is my favorite block in Minecraft? Good question. There's a lot of blocks in Minecraft. I find it hard to just pick one. Probably, I'd say like probably the dirt block, but like a grass block. Dirt block with like some grass on top of it. It's my all-time favorite. That's my #1 block. I love that one. God, it's so nice. It's got everything I look for in a block. It's got a bit of brown. It's got a bit of green, you know. It's got like fucking 6 sides or whatever, and like, oh man, it's just perfect. Just love it. Just love it so much. Diamond block. Why no love for bald dirt? Oh, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I like bald dirt as much as the next guy, but for me, it's got to be dirt with grass on top. Cobble is the best. Cobble is my worst. I think cobble is the worst one for me. Don't really like the look of cobble. All right. Sandstone can't go in here, but sand can. All of this crap can go in. Andesite, gravel, granite. Got some coal, sandstone. Got the gunpowder, and we got some iron ore that can go downstairs. And we got a little bit of flint here too. Actually, let me put this gunpowder. We got 63. Almost got a stack of gunpowder now. That's great. Why is Gary just straight chilling? Gary is going to become one with the kelp farm when it's done. So on the side of the kelp farm, we're going to set up some bunk beds for some fishermen. We're gonna have some fishermen down there. We need to get some more clerics too. I think I need one that's got power, power or something. Not cleric, librarian. Got efficiency 5. Got looting 2. What do we need for efficiency 5? 53. I think I should have 53 emeralds, right? For efficiency 5. We can get it on Kevleen 2.0. Oh my god, I have exactly 53 emeralds. That's insane. I thought I had more somehow, but there you go. Forgetting stripped logs for the beam action. Yeah, we can do some more hot beam action as well. Pretty good. So efficiency 5. I think you'd get more XP for that. He would, but I guess he's getting, I don't know. Seems like he should have gotten way more. Okay, let's get efficiency 5 onto Kevleen 2.0. Currently have efficiency 4 on here. So with this, it's going to be efficiency 5. It's going to cost us 12, which is fine. So we'll be able to break blocks even faster now, baby. Kevleen is OP. Yeah, Kevleen 2.0 is pretty OP. You're right about this. Sandstone and got a bit of iron there too. What's my favorite sound in Minecraft? Oh god. Now you're asking. What's my favorite sound in Minecraft is the villager sound when they go, huh. And I especially like it when there's about 100 villagers in one space, all doing the huh sound as well. Nothing gets me going like that. That to me is just the all-time best. Wow, look at this efficiency 5, guys. That's great. Alright, so we got to make sure that 1, 2, actually this can be filled up now. Doesn't need to be there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need a torch here. And then that should... it's not going to quite line up with this side either. We should try to make a grid of torches, right? It's just to keep it lit up down here so that stuff doesn't spawn. So I have to be really careful in the nether with Kevleen 2.0 because, man, the Kevleen 2.0 is just going to absolutely decimate netherrack. And it could be dangerous, right? If it decimates it too fast. Because before we know it, we could just end up falling into the lava. Just never go to the nether again. I don't know if we really need to. I think we need some more gas tiers potentially, but I don't even know what we need gas tiers for ultimately. But I feel like we might need some more. Okay, so that's fine. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll say, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll start carving out like a trench here too. Because I want the kelp machine to sort of go down some like stairs a little bit. So it'll be like, there'll be like staircases going down to it sort of thing, you know what I mean? What am I up to now? We're making a kelp farm now. But we're digging out the area that we're going to put it in, because it's going to be down here next to central storage. Alexa, play Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Bodies by Drowning Pool from Spotify.
Here it comes. It sounds at the end like he's saying, I'm dumb. But he's probably not, right? Realistically. I don't think he thinks he's dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should be lit up enough, right? Client light 12, 10, 12, 10. Is there any like 7s? There's an 8. What about in the corners here? No, we're looking alright, I think, light-wise. We just don't want anything to spawn down here and start abusing poor Gary. He's a sensitive soul. Oh, free XP, nice. And a bit of sand, too. Good.